Welcome to a new series in its channel. This is the first episode of Throwback Franchise series. I did make a couple tweaks into the roster. Those tweaks, by the way, you guys can check that into in the last video I had about the throwback rosters. I put that into the description. Like there wasn't a mistake that was noticed right here, right? So yeah, I tell you exactly how to do it. You know, basically everything is explained in that video. I'm gonna have it linked in the description. I'm gonna do that for those who miss it. So yeah, for this franchise mode, we're gonna be doing the Vancouver Canucks, and exactly what we got, right? Exactly what we got. Hold on a second. I am going to hide this real quick, just so you can see, the divisions, the alignment. For now, it's a little bit different, and you see Daniel Sedin's overall. So the Pacific, this is where we are in the Pacific Division. The Phoenix Coyotes as a substitute team. So yeah, the Central Division, other division in the West. This is where we are. Atlantic Division, bigger division, but yeah, this is where we are. This was the first year of the new divisions, the ones we know today. So yeah, as you see in the AHL, about the same thing, right? I based it. Butsford Canucks are in the North Division. Our AHL team, Atlantic Division. That's basically it. And they have a totally different format as well in the playoffs and everything like that, of course. But yeah, that's basically how it is. We're gonna go and check the prospect pool. Go and check the stuff. So yeah, we're gonna go and check the contracts, and we can have an overview of the team. So this is our situation here. We have the Sedin brothers, who are 32 years old at that time. They retire 4 years later at age 36. So we probably would have a 4-year window to prepare for their departure. Maybe more. It depends. But yeah, that's basically it. That's basically it with them. 47 contracts, 4 mil of cap space. So as you see, both 90 overalls. Contracts at 6.1. And then there's basically a extension to their contract for 4 more years. Set up their retirement. Both have NMCs. Damn Hamuse. He's gonna be a tough contract to trade, but he's not even bad. So he could be a veteran we have for our young guys to pair along with them. Chris Tanev is a rising guy, so he basically he's gonna be due for some money. Jason Garrison, 4.6 for the next few years. Ryan Kessler, he doesn't have I don't think he has a no trade clause after this year. Correct me if... Oh, yeah, okay. So in real life, he waived it. He's probably going to have to waive it again, because I'm going to try and have him traded. Alex Edler, he's a cornerstone for this franchise. I'm going to keep him. Probably going to keep him. Yeah, he's still 27. Alex Burrows is a guy that, yeah, he could could have his no trade clause waived if possible. Kevin Bieksa, he's another guy that they offloaded. There are some contracts here. The Jim Benning era really was something. Chris Higgins had a modified no trade clause. Crazy, crazy work. David Booth, not a bad third liner. This team isn't too bad. Not too bad. It's a Tortorella era where they just decided to, you know, go ahead and, like have a totally different system. It didn't work out there. He only spent one season as head coach. The goalies are Jacob Markstrom. Jacob Markstrom came from the Roberto Luongo trade. The Florida Panthers. And Eddie Lack is a current starter. In the system, there isn't really much, right? Alex Biega, Bo Horvat is looking to be the future. So there you got it. Zach Hamill is a bust. So he's not really gonna have any impact here for us. Ben Hutton is a guy as well. Let's sort by potential. Brendan Gaunce, again, bro. I mean, not the best prospect pool, right? Not the best one. So, in the unsigned guys, really nothing to drive home here. Really nothing. Well, yeah. I'm gonna make sure to have all the settings off for year one, and then we're gonna get going, right? Get going. Pop up, fog of war. Yeah, everything's gonna be off for the first year so that things stay intact. But what I'm gonna do for now, I'm going to fire all the scouts. Most of them, at least. Most of them could be fired, right? Because I normally have a rotation. You know, I normally have a number of scouts for each region that I like to have, that I have basically decided on. So, basically, all the NHL scouts are out of here. NHL and AHL scouts are out of here. That's the plan. So, like, not all the scouts are going to be fired, but the NHL and AHL ones are. That's 100% for sure. But those I'm just going to set them up later, because setting them up now is really, it's normally bleak at this time, right? It's normally bleak at this time. Next year also, I'm going to want to have my own coach and everything. So yeah, so hold on. So the Russia scouts, I would be looking to having another Russian scout. If I can find a better overall for the scout too, it would be better. It doesn't really matter for the first years because I already know the ratings and everything for them. So it's not really the biggest concern here. I'm going to sign this guy. Yeah, I can probably find better scouts here. Rest of the world, I'm going to hire this guy for rest of the world. And this guy, I'm going to hire for Russia scout, Vorobiev. So you're getting fired because your grade is way too low. Your overall is way too low, and I'm not gonna have guys below C minus. That would be a detriment. So SHL, I could use another SHL scout, another SHL and Liga scout. But first and foremost, uh, basically like like most of the stuff we're gonna do is gonna be that. Coach Jaden Ho. Okay, I'm going to end the conversation here because, like I said, what I like to do, the first year doesn't matter, right? The first year does not matter. So, oh my god, why the hell did I do that? Hold on, finish the game here. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Nice one, I guess. It's a freaking preseason game. Accept your offer. Then I can move. Vorobiev is going to be Russia scout, right? I had another one that I offered contract. Yep. This guy is the the rest of world scout, I think. Oh, hold on. Yeah, he's the okay. So change region, rest of the world. You're gonna come here. Get your ass up here. Take 4 hours, whatever, dude. Go ahead. Have fun. Yeah. So I'm gonna get some guys for the SHL. So you guys are qualified as a Nordic. Here's wanted 5 years. No thanks. Okay, that works. Salminian. All right. Okay. This guy would be nice. That's gonna work. Just wanted to go by category so I could I could remember better. Project more years than you wanted. Cool, I guess. I mean, do you want to be part of something great? But I'm gonna need one Liga guy. So yeah, so I guess I'm gonna give you the years you want. Alright. Here you go. And hopefully you're go directly to Liga. Armenian. Where are you? Okay, good. So now we already have one for Dell. So NLA extra one for each. As you see, you can already see the number of guys. All right. But those guys are Europe. Pedro Zajac. What a name. He might not gonna lie, he might only get hired because of that, but bad. Alnick is going to be for Dell. NLA, I mean. NLA and extra Liga. Anybody's A plus for extra Liga? Nobody's A plus. Ah, dude. All right. He's 30, so I can basically. Yeah, it would be better for him. It's gonna be less likely for him to retire. He's only old, so gonna be Machovsky is going to be extra Liga. Chovsky. All right. Alrighty. You're gonna go to NLA. Uh, LA. There you go. That's it for the. Okay. I already have US East. I already have US West. I basically need two US Centrals, and I'm basically good on that department on the US part. So US Central guys. A+ on in, boy. A+ again. So I have to remember that one. So good thing I can get those scouts set up for years to come. Entech directly there. I can. Hey, bro. I assigned you to you. It's kind of annoying. It gets kind of annoying, but it is what it is. I'm not spending any money. I have owner mode off, so it doesn't really affect me. In fact, uh, okay, so you might get fired. I'm gonna fire you. West. Okay, so I need. I'm gonna do this one at a time. So WHL. Oh, well, it doesn't matter because he should be assigned directly there, right? So yeah. Hopefully it stays that way because it's categorized for a reason, right? OHL. He's only a B for this region. Gonna need another one. Okay, the 34-year-old. Yeah, okay, cool, perfect. He's 34. He's gonna be. He's not gonna retire at all. Okay, the Q. That's perfect. A+ in the region. A+ in the region as well. Good thing those scouts are able to be kept, and hopefully they actually go to their assigned spot, right? And I don't have to just move around. First game is against Montreal. Okay, so I guess they put the Western trip for Montreal early. Accept your offer. Accept your offer. Mateo Owen. I'm gonna check the lines and see who plays and who doesn't play in the NHL, just to make sure to employ, whoever the hell I want to have. All right, so what do we have? Okay, so 2 each in the CHL leagues. That makes it 20 scouts. That is perfect. This guy, I'm gonna have to see if I want to keep him long term, because he's a new guy. It doesn't benefit Brandon. Doesn't benefit Chris Tanev. Do we have anybody that will benefit him? Like, I don't know, man. All I'm gonna do is try to reevaluate the staff by the end. But I'm going to sim past all of this off camera. Like the sim is gonna be done off camera. It's just so this shit isn't right? So Johnson, of course, I'm gonna want to have him there. Dude, finish over the player allowable. So, is there somebody I missed? Probably Doubt. He's a young player. I'm gonna just he can basically go ahead and do his thing. Can he, right? So yeah. So let's sim forward. Uh we can just go ahead and do that shit. Honestly, we could go ahead and do that, right? First game, first period, 1-1. Yannick Hansen. All right. Thomas Plekanec. So I call him up and he scores. 2-2. Gallagher and Garrison. What's going on here? Canucks win. Dean and Booth make it 4-2. DRNA scores with 3 minutes left to give hope. Canucks win. Yeah. What we're gonna do, we're gonna go ahead and sim the rest. It's gonna be real quick. Alright, so I simmed to the end of the season, and it's a good chance to take a look at the draft class here. I'm going to break it to you. We did make the playoffs. Sadly. We did make the playoffs, right? And yeah, as a last seed. I don't know how, but here we are. So Leon Draisaitl is supposed to be the first overall pick of that draft. I mean, should be scouted. There's no scouts in the. Oh yeah, that's true. But I already know his potential, so it's fine. But yeah, it's a draft class of all time, right? And these are the goalies. I mean, it's not the biggest need considering we have Markstrom, but hey, we're gonna see. Like, that's basically it. That's all I can tell you. But I'm going to turn everything back on, just so that can. I'm gonna do it now so that I don't have to forget, anyways. Is it worth putting injuries in? I mean, it's the playoffs. Why not? Fine. It's totally fine. Few trades, obviously on, but there's no. Not gonna be traded until the draft, anyways. But like I said, I'm just going to do shit like this just to make sure. Just to make sure. I only do it later. So yeah. Trade difficulty to hard doesn't really matter, but here we are. I guess we're gonna see how it is. I normally have it at medium because I don't really care about it, but like maybe it does something. Oh, and also the injury slider. Hold on, injury slider. Yeah, it's gonna be all the way up to 100. That's how it's gonna be. That's how it is from exactly how I do it in Sim. It's gonna make stuff interesting for the playoffs. Definitely, it's gonna make stuff very interesting. We should be playing the what? Yeah, the oh my god. Yeah, St. Louis Blues, a team that had 124 points in the regular season. Perfect, great. That team isn't doing shit. Alex Burrows had 34 goals. it would be a perfect time to waive your no trade clause. Would it be? Would it? And of course, Tom Sestito with 110 penalty minutes. 7 minutes a game. That's good. I don't know why he took faceoffs though, but only 6 blocked shots, 85 hits, 14 fights. Not bad. Rookie numbers, but hey, he doesn't even get much ice time to. I mean, most enforcers don't do that. Holy shit. Alexander Steen went off. The Blues in this test really decided to go off, I guess. 61 goals for Ovechkin, though. Yeah, you really had the Coyotes. I really like the variety, though. I really like that variety. What the hell happened to Crosby, though? Oh, Crosby, okay. He was still point per game. It's still kind of underwhelming, though. Like, he's normally on top of these stats here. Fights. Mark Fraser with 41 fights. Ooh. Exactly what I like to see. Absolutely thrilled. Alright, 93 points for Pietrangelo, though. That's some shit. That is some shit there. I could probably... 2015 even have... I'm gonna keep it as it is. I'm gonna probably keep it as it is. Huh, look at Tyson Berry. Who went off? Yeah, Henrik Lundqvist went off 930. Okay. So, yeah, I'm going to keep it how it is for the next like 4 years. I think low scoring and medium shot frequency is totally fine. But having no injuries affects a lot. So, honestly, it very much is what it is. Like this looks different without injuries, 100%, obviously. But yeah, let's did the AHL team make the playoffs? They did. But we're probably gonna get swept here, so I'm out to sim that one here. Jason Garrison's injured, and he's gonna be out for like the next 10 days. Oh, okay. OT win, I guess. Eddie Lack had an 880 in that game, though. So, we very much got outplayed. 4-0 loss. 872 for Eddie Lack. 942 for Ryan Miller. That's something. 6-4 loss. 870. Yeah, he's getting murdered. He is getting murdered. Ryan Miller's save percentage went all the way back to earth, but it's a 2-2 series. A 2-2 series when Eddie Lack has had an 870 for most of the series besides game 4, where he actually decided to show up. This series should not be tight at all. Ryan Kessler is injured as well. Yeah, this series is over. Another yeah, he's all the way back to 889. But Ryan Miller, okay. He's been very down to earth after the first after game 3, but yeah, we're cooked though. Series over. Okay, so we freaking slaughtered them 5-1, and Eddie Lack is back at 900, which he's still ass, and we lose 4-2. This series should have ended way earlier. We got very lucky there, but here we are. Is the AHL team still in the playoffs? They still are, and they're in the second round. They're in a second round. Oh, second round. We're down 0-2 in that series, though. And I should probably do some signings here. See if there's anything I could do here just to pass the time. Mike Santorelli wants to come back. Zach Dalp would be a good piece. He'll be a good piece for the rebuild, right? He'll be a good piece. A good. Holy shit, we have no money at all. What the hell? We have no money at all. He wants 1 mil. Why does he want 1 mil? He was playing in the AHL all season. He has 0 points in the entire playoffs. Why the hell is he asking for 1 mil? He had 34 points in 76 AHL games. But that's it. Oh. And the split stats thing is pretty cool. Let me see who has owned this season. We can't see. Okay, cool. I can't sort. I mean, oh yeah, 6 points in 8 games. Yeah, but he shouldn't be asking for NHL money when he hasn't even played. He wasn't even point per game in the AHL. What the hell? I cannot sign anybody, by the way. So, well, I can do is. Well, Bo Horvat is signed. I was thinking about that, but it is what it is. He's been signed. He has one of those long 8 rookie contracts. I really don't need any attention for the next like 2 years, so we're fine. 19. How the hell has he been doing in the in London? Let me see. 57 points in 58 games. He would probably want more, but OHL is a stacked league at the time. At the time. I want to see which team he's been destroying. I can't see. What the hell? I can't see his game logs. I can't see my prospect game logs. I can only see his playoff stats, which I don't even know if he made the playoffs at all. Alright, bro. What's going on here? Ah, okay. Yeah. Down 3-1 in that series. You kind of need... Our goalie has a Nikolai Habibolin on the Blackhawks. On the Blackhawks AHL team. Yep. That's how it is. That's how it is, man. A 932 while our goalie has a 920. Oh, we win. Shutout. Our goalie's rocking a 927. Sebastian Ilonen. Game 6. We win. We're game 7, bro. Game 7 of the second round. Hey, we're actually being exciting here. This is being exciting. Let's see what's up here. Oh, shit. Okay. It's 2-1 after 2. Yeah, it's a battle of goalies, man. It's a battle of goalies. Oh, we tie it. Darren Archibald. Holy shit. Ah, bro. Yeah. Series over. Yeah. Series. Never mind. Never mind. Never freaking mind. Let's go ahead and go into OT here. Please score. Please advance. Please. Let's go. C. Walker, bro. Wherever the hell you are. And we advance. We come back down 3-1 in the series and win. And we're playing the Chicago Wolves. Peter, who the hell is Peters, bro? Bro, this has to be... Dude. This has to be a mistake, right? Who the hell is Peters? Okay, did I just make a mistake and meant Justin Peters? And I put Peters? All right, man. But he's rocking a 926. It's just like our boy, who I'm not familiar with. I wasn't familiar with your game, but here we go. Oh, 2-1 win. Let's go. It's becoming exciting already in the first episode. 1-0 OT win, bro. Our goalie is going off. He is going off. He is going off, bro. 9:30, 9:35, and we're up 3-0. We might literally. Okay. We might literally sweep in the semifinal. Oh, dude. Oh no. Okay. I was thinking about something. Never mind. We will not give them more life. And we're in the final against the Syracuse Crunch. Here we go. At Syracuse. Oh, dub. Oh, I lost. Okay. Here we go again. Oh, no. In that format, we have 3 games in a row at home, though. Let's go. 2-2. Game 5 is at home. Oh, no. And we're facing elimination. Ah, dude. Come on, guys. Come on for the honor. Zach Dalp. He actually does something in the playoffs for once. He does something. I'm gonna kill myself, bro. What the hell? Bro. Who the hell is M. Barnaby? Why the hell are you letting him score? And we're done. Vladislav Nemesnikov scores. Of course, dude. And it's over. The dream is over. A hell of a run. It was a hell of a run. But it is over. We will need to create some cap space because the Chicago Blackhawks won the Stanley Cup in 2014. So do whatever you want with that information. Detroit wins the draft lottery. I guess Detroit sucks earlier than expected. But yeah. It very much is what it is here. Very much is what it is. Few retired players. Some guys should have retired, but it's very rare that guys retired in throwback roster builds. Year 1. A lot of them happen in year 2. Tommy Salo was supposed to retire. He retired. Hal Gill was supposed to be done with hockey. He is. So that's good at least. No goalies. It's very much expected. Coach retirement. None for us, but Joe Corvo became a. Well, they never said Joe Corvo retired, but okay. So I guess he retired too, or maybe they don't show all the retirees. But we're gonna need to have some conversations here, bro. We're gonna need to have some conversations because we do not have a lottery pick. We have one that is right outside, like pick 17 or some shit. So Detroit has the first overall pick. We have pick 15. Yeah, okay, so very much close here. We can trade up. We can trade up with San Jose, honestly. San Jose is only going to be a juggernaut. So that would be a decent trade up to make. Right there. Right there would be a decent trade up to make. Also, I forgot it was only 14 teams that are in the lottery, so I would make that trade. I would. If I could ask Ryan Kessler to make that waive his no trade clause. And we can let's chat about the clause of your contract. Is there another team you'd be willing to trade to? Movement morale. I don't care, bro. It is a bit surprising. I'm quite content here and I'm not interested in trade talks. Sorry for bringing it up. Dude, can I? Please waive. Please wave. This is I believe in us. I'm not waving it. Oh, no. Okay, so you could probably waive it, right? You could, right? Is there another team you'd like to be traded to? It provides us 3 more teams. Yeah. 3 more teams. 3 more teams, please. Okay, I've already been considering my options. I made my decision and I submit my list. Thank God. Thank you very much. Hopefully I can do the same with the okay. Hopefully it's a team here. Hopefully it's the Sharks. Please be the Sharks. No. Alright, bro. I mean, dude, I guess, bro, but shit. I'm going to trade my pick. I'm going to trade my pick. Is it possible to request more teams? More teams I would like to be you would like to be traded to. Is it possible? Provide an updated list, right? Provide us with an updated list. Yeah, okay. So please be San Jose. Please be San Jose. Please be San Jose. Please be San Jose. It's not San Jose. It's the same freaking teams. It's the same freaking teams, bro. So it's not gonna work with him. Not gonna work with him. Chris Higgins, it might not even be realistic. Same with him. But Ryan Kessler, is it possible to restart the conversation with him? Possible to restart okay. So the wing got Draisaitl, I guess. I mean, very much not much to be said. I'm gonna be honest with you. But yeah. Here we are. Here we freaking are. Come on. Come on. Come on. Wave. No! I already messed up with him. I messed up. Danger 2. Alright. Is there anybody where I could, like, it'll be easier to trade the contract of? I can make a very, very reliable trade. I would like to keep the Garrison. I would like to keep at least three guys. I'd like to keep at least 3 guys. Because some of them could be very, very good. Kevin Bieksa, he has 2 years. He's going to have 2 years. The Sharks are in the contending spot. I think they could probably want. No? I think they would have an incentive. I wait and see. I'm happy here, and I don't see a reason to consider a trade. The amount of trade clauses is so annoying, bro. It is so annoying. I mean, that's why I decided to make. That's why I decided to do this, bro. I decided to. Is it one of the teams? Chris Higgins. At least I can trade. At least I'm able to trade Burrows, but it's still annoying. But yeah, 2 more teams. Please be San Jose. Please be San Jose. Can't have San Jose. David Booth is a guy we could obviously trade. And I'm going to have to take a player back. I'm going to have to take a player back. And obviously, I'm going to have to add my pick. And obviously, I'm going to have to take a player back. Going to have to be someone. Of course. Please be someone with like a year left and I can just part ways. Carlson. Not you, not you, not you, not you. Matt Tennyson. Kirko Mueller. I'm going to take you. Does it work? I'm definitely realistically it I need more. So Why can't I just freaking... Why can't I just make a trade without having these guys on my dick, bro? Piss off. I know I'm taking too long, but like, still, right? Still. Okay. So it was David Booth. Sean Matthias will probably need to go the other way as well. Issue is I'm gonna have to add another guy. Like, the Sharks don't really need that pick. They're a juggernaut in this universe. Let's be real. They're a juggernaut in this universe. Like, they really do not need that pick. If we're being honest. Like, what the hell are they going to do with it? I mean, like, look at their team. Like, do they really need it? Freddie Hamilton is a guy I'm going to take back, I guess. A guy who made his way in here? No. It's really a nobody. Let's see if that goes through. Trade rejected. I'm going to add a second as a sweetener. And that works. I mean, it's not the most realistic trade, but like, they basically traded back. Like, I really didn't give them nothing either. And I can actually make, have a pick that I want. Buffalo gets point. Calgary got Pasternak. Edmonton get that auto-generated guy. Ekblad goes to Florida. Reinhardt goes to New Jersey. What do we have here, Vancouver? Dylan Larkin, Nikolai Ehlers. I mean, that is a perfect setup if you ask me. Because Dylan Larkin could be that guy we use down the middle. He's a center as well. I'm taking Dylan Larkin. Man. And like, what we could do, we can go and make a trade on a high first here. Who won the... Yeah, it was Bruins versus Blackhawks. Okay. And the Flyers, they were interested in a certain someone. Well, he was interested in a certain someone. Well, in a certain team, right? So I would go do this. We really want to play hardball, eh? What do we have here? Doesn't thrill us at all. They don't want to trade it. That is very disappointing. I would love to see Stars. It was the Stars. Yeah, it was the Stars. Were the Blues one of their teams? The Blues one of the teams. And Kessler, I could probably see if I can make a trade at the deadline, right? So or during free agency. What were the teams? New Jersey. Okay. So yeah, so it would probably be for future first then. That's basically what I'm gonna do. A future first is gonna cut it. Since they don't want to trade their first, right? So future first is gonna cut it. Might cut it. Oh, I'm gonna trade a third, second. They might look to be competitive next year, so could. But let's see how this goes. I guess not. This instead. Extra salary. He has 4 years left. This is gonna be hard, man. This is gonna be hard. We might not even need that salary later, but like 4 years from now, I don't know. Trade accepted. All right, so we're making moves here. We're making moves. So Ehlers goes to the Islanders. Nylander goes to Columbus. Dan Bennett goes to Carolina. Toronto gets Gustav Forsling. Jerry McCann goes to the Sharks. But did they get? They get Nick Schmaltz, someone they practically traded with the Blackhawks in real life for that draft. Devin Tays goes to the Coyotes. Coyotes were surprisingly good. Now they got the high elite at like pick 16. What do we have here? Tony DeAngelo went to pick Stanheim, Rana, Igor Shesterkin. I mean, Shesty is the pick, right? I mean, it's very easily Shesty, right? Like, there's not much disputing it here. There really isn't much here disputing that pick. So I really don't know like what else to do here. It has to be Shesty. The Caps had Tony DeAngelo. Christian Dvorak goes to Boston. Connor Garland goes to Montreal. Evan LeBanc, St. Louis, Rana, Anaheim. Okay, Pittsburgh gets Warren Fogle. Barbashev goes to LA. And Chicago, what do they get? Ilya Mikheyev. All right. Artem Zub. Gavrikov. Okay. Suter. Trevor Moore. Jersey gets 2 back-to-back picks. Trevor Moore and Jake Wallman. Dan Heinen. Robbie Fabry. Matt Roy. I'm going to skip. Looks to be still some guys. There looks to be still some guys here that we could pick. Alex Iafallo. Austin Aho. Another guy, I messed up his age too. That's basically it, right? He's still gonna have the... I want to go all the way up here. Pick Andrei Kuzmenko. Yeah, so some mistakes happen. I'm just gonna live with it. Sebastian Aho, the defenseman. It's really whatever at this point. I mean, is it really gonna do some kind of thing with the franchise? He's like his overall is like in the 40s. His age is just gonna be out of all over the place. That's basically it. There's Bjork, Sergeyev, Lafferty, Aiden Hill. Also saying Bobby McMahon. I'm gonna go with Bobby McMahon here. A high 9, 45 overall. He's gonna take a lot of time, but worth it. It's worth it. All right. Sometimes that whole thing with this roster was just a struggle, you know, like a lot of. Not a lot of guys. Not much. I'm just going to go by potential here. I'm just going to go Damon Sutterby. Oh, 51 overall, medium 4. Not bad. Can maybe be something. Never know. Fair. I mean, some guy from Ukraine. Sign me up. Low elite. at the 51 overall defensive defenseman. I hope he's a tank. I hope there's really something in him, but like he's just some unicorn. I wanted the shit, dude. I wanted the Belarusian guy. This guy might be medium 6. Full bottom 6. It's a 7th round though, but good draft. Good draft. Good first draft. So the Ducks got the Sebastian Aho, I guess. But yeah, I'm gonna let it be. I mean, if y'all want to go ahead and fix it, go ahead. You can basically do that by searching up Sebastian Aho in the create a player thing. That's the draft. You know, a lot of home run picks. Basically, go by it. But all right. One last thing before we hit a trade here. We offloaded some guys. Should have some space to sign the little guys we have. Kanev, yeah, he has a year left. He's gonna need the extension. Mike Santorelli, what does he? We have 11 mil. What does he want? 2. Not bad. Not bad, honestly. I'll take that. He can be a body. He can be a body. Dak Dalp, I'm going to qualify him because I'm going to qualify all those guys for now. Those guys are definitely going to be needed anyways. Well, Ben Hutton, I'm obviously going to go and I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to release a lot of those guys though. Because I really don't need all those guys. Like, I have 45 contracts. I don't need all those guys. Zach Hamill, he could be a body, so could go ahead. But he's not gonna make some stupid demands, bro. 750K, go ahead. Andrew Alberts, again, a body. Can be cool, I guess. I mean, he's not really gonna last anyways, because I'm basically gonna have to do a whole tear down of this team. So, no, it's really not gonna be like some of those guys are gonna be playing. I guarantee you that, because it would be definitely worth going in and being asked in these drafts. Ben Hutton wants a 2-year deal, very, very bad. But, you know, like, I can't go ahead and make promises either. He's still a prospect at that point. Oh, he could use a contract, man. I can give you that contract, bro. That raise. You've been a beast in the AHL. I mean, that's for sure. Yeah, that 2-year deal, I guess. So we got some insurance in the AHL, I guess. Insurance guys. Ability, but like, yeah, but like a lot of those guys could be replaced. I'm not going to even sweat it because I see 43 and went down, but like, dude, I really don't care enough. Like, I could easily go ahead and replace you, very easily. Yeah. Yeah. So, oh shit, why the hell do we have so many? I'm gonna take care of that later. But let's do the big move. Let's do the big move. Justin Danforth, the guy I'm gonna give an entry level here. Girl, Evan Rodriguez. Could be a guy. Could be a guy. I think I'm going. Teams interested. He has five. Five teams interested. If he chooses us, man, props to him. Props to him. I'll be honest. But yeah, Barkley, Goodrow, Marfay, Scott Gomez. Okay. Alright, bro. I can go sign all those guys. So they decided to just, some teams decided predictably to let some rights expire. Hague. Cameron Hague could be a guy I could just throw out there too. Teddy Bluger. Pittsburgh did not sign him. Not his rights expired as well. Accepts the offer. Got some contracts here. The GOAT, Zach Boychuk. I'm going to sign him too. Can never forget the GOAT. Ooh, Dan Carslow's a free agent. Shit, bro. He's gonna have them fights. Okay. At Benning at a 69 overall. I'll give him an entry level as well. Why not have a team full of rejects? Daniel Carr. Okay. Another legendary name. Right? You can develop, I guess. I'll sign you. That's basically been all my signings. Just try and fill up the AHL squad. At the very worst, they're AHL. Well, some of them at the very best are AHL. Okay, man. Like, you're an AHLer, bro. Like, don't be like, ooh, I'm gonna wait for you. Like, dude, be like the others and accept the offer immediately. Ooh, Zenon Konopka. Another enforcer. Hold on, man. I'm gonna have to 199 penalty minutes. Minus 25 with Buffalo. All right. He only had 26 shots all year. How many? Okay. Dude. How many fights? I cannot see the amount of fights. But I guess he was shooting 7% as an enforcer. Not bad. Not bad for an enforcer. When all you do is punch face. Ooh. Paul Bissonnette is in the agency too. You can come in and fight for me. But yeah, I mean, all that's left to do. New contracts, extensions are going to need to be taken place. What's up with Tanev? He does not want anything at the moment. Does not want to talk. He does not want to talk. Right. Ooh. Okay, Rangers. You're gonna... I'm gonna take that offer. I mean, like, you're giving me Jesper Fast for Andrew Alberts. I'm taking this. I'm taking that offer, bro. It's a can't refuse offer. Colin Greening for 3 years. I do not want a commitment. I'm just gonna go ahead and reject. But what I'm gonna do, let's see if some guys want to talk about their contracts. He does not want to talk. And I do want to talk to you and extend you as soon as possible, and you do not want to talk. Okay. I guess we continue the sim. And how many contracts do we have? We still have 41 contracts. We need a lot more for some reason. We need a lot more. All right. I'm just gonna need to sign some legendary names. Marc-Andre Bergeron can come on in. Ryan Whitney, you too. He accepts the offer. He's a wise guy. He is humble. All right. What is up here? I mean, dude, if I'm gonna just have to sign some random guys, then I might as well sign some goated names. Evgeny Medvedev signs. All right. Okay. Dude, I do not need a goalie. Ottawa, stop trading everybody. I do not need a goalie from you. But what we could do, we could talk to Kessler again about waiving his no trade clause. I want to trade you, but will you let me? Give me 3 teams you want to be traded to. This is a bit surprising. I'm more content here, and I'm not interested. Alright, bro. I could trade Dan Hamhuis. I could try. He's an 89 overall, but, you know, his value at the moment could be the best it could be because he's 31. He's going to be playing on a shit team, so I could try with him. Give me 3 teams. And he does. I'm not going to lie. I've already been considering my options. I made a decision, and I'll submit my list. Let's see what your list is about. Waived his clause. So he's just listed 3 teams just to go and put Anaheim, Buffalo, and Columbus. Who would willingly want to go to Buffalo? But I'm going to trade to Anaheim. I'm going to be nice to you. I'm not going to send you to Buffalo because you're going to want to kill yourself. So, and Buffalo sucks. So, yeah. But what we're going to want is some assets. So, what do you have, Anaheim? What do you have? There's no one that would be realistic enough to trade. Because, like, why? Like why would you want to trade Shea Theodore for a 31-year-old defenseman? So, I guess I could put in Jason Megna on the team, on the deal. And their first round pick. And I think that's about the value first and a third for an 89 overall defenseman. I mean, that would be pretty fair. He has 2 years left at 4.5. Team friendly deal for your window. I think that'd be fine, and they accept. So a good little trade there. Well, it's a pretty big trade. I mean, basically trade. All right. Jason Garrison, your value also would be. It's not even that high for a defenseman that's 86 overall, but you look at your age, and that's why. Let's check some options for you. Give me 3 teams you'd like to be traded to. And you get mad. All right. Can't say I didn't try. I did not. Okay. Chris Higgins. You could trade it here too. But what is your list? What is your list? Because like it would be counterproductive to make the trade with the same team when I could have just packaged you there. Who willingly puts Buffalo in their list of 8 teams they want to be traded to? Like, who the hell does that? But I'm probably gonna go and trade you to freaking Nashville, I guess, because you might win something there, and you know, like they actually have some pieces in the future as well. But honestly, I don't think it's gonna be a first round pick that's gonna be traded here, because your value does not match that. So I'm not gonna be able to trade a first for you. Probably a third and a prospect. Hold on, let me check your prospects. Dalla, VC, Kapanen, Stetcher. The Salomaki. No. I could use Jamie VC, I guess. What's up here? Nah. So I'm probably just gonna go and trade for a second for you. It's about the value. Not even a second is gonna cut it. Okay, a third. I mean, cool. Your value is very low for some reason, and all we're doing is just racking up some picks. If only Ryan Kessler wasn't a in the ass. Does not want to leave. And it's his choice, honestly. I can't be mad. I mean, like, in reality, basically exercising. Hopefully, we're done building it. Still good enough. Higher. Huh. Mike Santorelli makes it a +4. That's fun. That's fun. Look at this forward core. Okay, yeah. That works. Put Zach Casson on the first line. Have them do all the playmaking and he hits. That is a perfect plan. Perfect plan. And I'm probably going to have to go ahead and put that center line, I guess. Like that center core. Yeah, but I'm not putting Brad Richardson on the... Okay. Jesper Fast. That works. And that defense works as well. Maybe Kevin BX could be traded, but I don't remember if I tried or not. I could. I mean, he wouldn't rack up a lot of value, but you're basically trying to blow it up after coming right off of like years of domination, but get it done, and the core is getting old. So, and the Sedins are like what? They're like 33 now, so still putting up like 60 points. Should be fine. Gonna Before we end it off, gonna have a conversation. Kevin BX, see, give me 3 teams. Will he get mad? He does. I guess he going out, or he doesn't want to provide a list. Hold on. How many players do we have? Fine. Got 47 out of 50. Head coach. What do you want to tell me? Our season goal. What do you think of this team? Look at me around. There's a lot of work to do before we can compete. It may take some time, but we can get there. I agree. This team is literally ass, bro. I mean, the entire bottom 6 is full of enforcers, and that was done by design. Honestly, make sure to be one of the stronger teams. I mean, if we can just, like, either way, we're gonna suck. So, like, like, why not just decide to be some, a team a goon team. Why not? Why not, man? Why the hell not? Bo Horvat is gonna stay down there. Let him develop. There's absolutely no rush at all. Let him dominate his league. And maybe it can be some kind of injury player, but that's basically it. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed. Subscribe if you're new. Click the like button, comment down below your thoughts. Yeah, see you guys in the next one.